Hello, everyone. Welcome. I have a double page scrapbook layout for you today. You can see I have the Reindeer Memories collection of papers here. So festive and fun. But this one, this red plaid, I just love it. It's so traditional Christmas. But if you look at the photos here, I'm going to be scrapbooking today. My mom has all of these beautiful reds. Her tablecloth is red plaid. You can see right there while we're playing a fun game of Scrabble. But this is going to just be perfect. Let me clear these out of the way so we can get set up with our Versamats here. Now, I plan on using lots of pocket cards on today's project, which makes for a very fun and fast layout design. I will also be using this sketch as my jumping off point. You can see it's a double page layout. This is from the Creative Design Team's Volume 2 sketchbook, and this happened to fit my photos perfectly, so I printed those to coordinate with the sketch design. So let's go ahead and place these on our layout as the sketch suggests. I have both 4x6 photos as well as 3x4. Let's actually scoot that up so it's on the same level going across the layout. And then I went ahead and cut the red plaid paper as the sketch suggested. And these are sitting at the top and bottom going all the way across the layout. That already adds a nice big impact, doesn't it? This is the Country Woods wood grain paper pack. I love this thing, but I grabbed these two because if you look at my mom's photo, there's a lot of beautiful wood tones. She has a lot of antiques in her house. I know that this is a bit more of a rustic wood, but I think it's going to do the trick. Just for fun, let's try the whitewashed wood grain and see what that does for our photos. And I can already tell you, nope, this one is much better. So following this sketch, I did cut that down to the recommended size. And I will leave the links for our sketchbooks in the description box below. We just released a brand new 12x12 sketchbook, as well as a new 6x8 design as well. So there's several options to choose from. And I know many of you have been collecting them all, which is just so fun. Let's go ahead and bring these back in as the sketch suggests, and then we can take a look at all of the fun options we have for embellishing. Again, I'm just tweaking this. I really want those on the same visual plane going across the layout. These are the Reindeer Days Memories and More packs. So you get several sheets of these great stickers you can use for embellishments or quick cards. They're really cute. They'd be great for December daily size or even using in your planner. So these are the 4x6 pocket cards. There's several different patterns. Some you could use as titles or just fun accents. These guys are so cute. I love the little deer. There's some presents. We have some journaling cards. That would make a very nice journaling card. And then you also have a 4x6. So I like to use these all the time on my traditional scrapbook layouts as well as pocket scrapbooking. I kind of like that one. That might make a nice title. It says Believe in the Magic. I'm just thumbing through here, pulling out the ones that speak to me. You get several of the same images, so it's nice you can use them in different ways. That would also make a, good potential title. We've got the little Christmas tree. We could potentially use that. And I like this smaller red plaid. Maybe we could do some layering or something like that. You will also see me fussy cutting images, so I might cut out one of those trees. But I do like this better for a title. So let's go with that one. I'll go ahead and set these aside for just a moment. And I also have a bunch of these little embellishments some are from the A Little Bit Festive collection and some are from the Joyful Ephemera pack. So I will leave what is available down in the description box below. Now this is from the Reindeer Memories scrapbooking collection. So that is where that little guy is from. And I like the size of this. I love what a big statement it makes. And we have a lot of white space over here, so maybe we could use that to add all of that green color. And then let's try some different journaling cards here. This is okay. It could potentially work. Let's see what the stockings look like hanging from our photo. I'm going to go ahead and grab the sketch to just kind of take a look at it. You can see I'm following along very closely with the title and embellishments. We would need an embellishment cluster right here, but I really like the one big pocket card. Here, let me grab it. It's 4x6, so it doesn't fit perfectly, but what if we just kind of layer it underneath here And then let's bring our Christmas tree back over here, possibly. Sometimes you just have to move things around. And you don't have to stick to the exact sketch design. It's just a jumping off point. It helped me get started and print my photos, but we can always kind of, move things around as we are putting the layout together. So let's try some different combinations here. That leaves a really weird, awkward space. That could potentially work, but I feel like the tree's a bit top heavy and we've had too much green over there. We will come back to that on the left side. Let's see if we can make the right-hand side work. I kind of like how that is fitting together there. I really do like this big pop of green over here. We could potentially layer this over the pocket card. I don't need that entire space for journaling. Let's bump this back up and maybe bring our stockings in because I feel like this is a really cute element on this page. Now, what's a Christmas layout without a little shine? I cut some strips from the Festive Glimmer paper pack, and this does coordinate with the colors of the Reindeer Memories collection. So we're going to finish off the transition of the plaid paper here with just a little bit of sparkle. Now let's see if we can utilize any more of these pocket cards for some layering behind our photo here. So I printed it with a white border, so it technically does have a mat, but we've got this open space and I thought it would be a fun area to add in some more color. So let's see here. Sometimes you just are going to have a tiny bit peeking out. So there's the red. And then we've got this one here, and I can always fussy cut those little reindeer out and use those on a different project since we are just having the edge peek out. But I do like the detail that that adds. And as I mentioned earlier, you do get several of the same pocket cards, so I don't mind just using it as a photo mat like that. So I'm just kind of looking through here. That's cute. We might be able to cut the warm wishes out. I've got a couple of them here. The other side is this little kind of candy cane stripe, but I don't like that with the plaid. I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut warm wishes, and maybe we can add this here. I want to bring in some more elements to that area. So let me set these aside and look back through our ephemera pack. This guy I will for sure save for another project. Now these are, there's lots of wreaths in here. And again, some of these are from the festive, a little bit festive paper pack. And there's blues and greens and different colorways. So I went ahead and pulled out the ephemera that would coordinate with this layout, and now we can just bring in different shapes to see which one falls into place and looks best. I've got a couple different wreaths here. This one is square and that works, but let's try the round one and see if that looks better in this space. I do like that better. Let's go with that one. These candy canes are super cute and I've been wanting to use them on a project, but just haven't found the right spot yet. Let's swap the wreath out for the candy canes and see how that looks. And no, I don't like the candy cane stripe next to the plaid. So we will just save that for another project. I want little bits of ephemera for layering. So I'm pulling out some of these smaller images. We've got lots of little like holly leaves and greenery sprigs. I grabbed a couple poinsettias. And like I said, I want to just add layers to finish these off and kind of take them to that, finished embellishment cluster look that I'm going for. While creating this layout, I was actually at a scrapbooking retreat. This is my very good friend Jama popping in to say hello. So say hi to Jama in the comments section below. So fun to share this hobby with others. Just had such a great time at this retreat. I found a little pine cone and now we are tucking in some of these little holly leaves and I'm loving it. I feel like we need something up top here. It's just a little bit open for me. I'm loving the way this is coming together, but I am looking through my ephemera bits and I found this sticker from the Reindeer Memories sticker sheet and I really like it. So I'm thinking I want to put the reindeer down here over the tree. And I love that. We'll save that house for my gingerbread. And my mom loves cardinals. You could see one in the tree in her decorations. So I thought this guy would be cute to add. Maybe right here. That's not quite right. He looks a little lonely by himself there. I still think we need something else up top. So this little bear's cute, and that kind of reminds me of some of my mom's decor pieces, but he needs, again, feels kind of lonely by himself. How cute would that be on the antlers? Let's put the bird here. And then there's a few, no, like it better right here. There's a few ornaments that are in the mix and match ephemera pack. So let's layer this one behind the bear. And yep, that's it. I really like it. It feels like everything's coming together. I do want to add a little bit of journaling here. Actually, it's kind of a lot of journaling. And I've just got a pen. I'm going to write it in my own handwriting. I don't do this often, but I try to make a point of adding in my handwriting when I can, because I think future generations are going to appreciate seeing that, although I don't love my handwriting. I'm journaling about having dinner at my mom's house and playing a very competitive game of Scrabble. And of course, talking about how my mom always decorates so beautifully and just makes our house very warm and cozy. And it has just that traditional Christmas feel. And then, of course, the date. We have a few more finishing touches to add to this layout. I want to add some bling. So these are some gold sparkle dots from my stash. There's some gold foiling in some of the ephemera. So I chose gold to coordinate with that. And I'm just using the pickup tool here to slide those off the carrier sheet and kind of just slide them onto the layout there. It's pretty handy. Let's move this guy up here. And then we'll add a few down over here maybe. I tend to cluster them in groups of 3 and kind of in like a little triangle formation around the embellishments. We have used a total of 5 pocket cards on this layout. The one for the journaling, one behind the photo, 2 for the title, and the warm wishes was fussy cut from a pocket card, so 5. And I just love how we can use them in so many different ways. This is a close to my heart gold shimmer brush. I'm adding some gold splatter to this open white space around the teddy bear there. And I will hold this up so you can get a better look at that. It just adds a little nice finishing detail, but isn't her little decoration so pretty? I just love it. I will leave everything I used listed in the description box below. And if there's something I missed, just let me know in the comments and I will find an answer for you. Don't forget to say hi to Jama while you're down there in the comments section. If you're looking for more Christmas inspiration, definitely check out these videos right here. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed new year. Thanks, everyone.